during the Bush administration at the State Department. You've caused a little uproar, I guess, a little buzz out there. You're saying that this is not necessarily a bad deal.
Well, it seems to me, Wolf, that it's defensible. This is one of those tough national security choices that presidents have to make where all the options are bad. And I've not been involved in this. I've not been briefed by the administration on the details, but it just strikes me that the president has an opportunity here to bring back a soldier who's been held for 5 years, apparently in failing health, in exchange for some Taliban leaders who, here's the key point, we were going to have to return at some point in the next few years, and perhaps within the next year anyway. So it seems like a reasonable opportunity. Now, I think the White House has mishandled this. The reason this has gotten so politicized is that the White House started it by announcing this from the Rose Garden. So, they politicized it on their end. It's not surprising that we've got a big political reaction from the Congress on the other side.
Yeah, the president made the announcement with Bo Bergdahl's parents in the Rose Garden with him. You worked for President Bush, George W. Bush, for, 8 years, right?
That's right. I was president at the creation of Guantanamo.
What would he have done if they would have told him, Mr. President, the Secretary of Defense, we can get this American POW out of Afghanistan or Pakistan, wherever he was being held, but we got to release these 5 Taliban detainees from Gitmo. What do you think President Bush would have done?
Well, it's hard to say, but, I don't think 8 years ago, we would have made this deal. But here we are now with the end of combat operations, potentially the end of the conflict in Afghanistan coming up pretty soon. The Bush administration did return more than 100 Afghan detainees, Taliban, during our time. Admittedly, those were low-level foot soldiers. These are much more senior people, and I don't mean to limit that. But we're getting to the end of the conflict here. Unlike the al-Qaeda detainees in Guantanamo, who I think are not going anywhere soon, these Taliban leaders, I think, were likely to have to be returned sometime soon. Because
I spoke the last hour with Senator Marco Rubio, the Republican from Florida. He said these 5, he has no doubt, he didn't go into specifics, these 5 Taliban detainees have American blood on their hands. Here's the question, because you were there at the creation of Gitmo when these detainees were brought there, these enemy combatants. Why haven't they been tried in these military tribunals? These 5, for example, you say they would have been released. Why couldn't they be tried?
Well, I don't know enough about their personal backgrounds, but it's not clear that they committed war crimes that could be tried by military commission. Certainly couldn't have been tried in federal court. And this is where, I think the Obama administration has been a little bit hypocritical about this, saying, oh, Guantanamo could have been avoided. We would have just tried all of these people in federal court in New York. We were not going to be able to try the leader of the Afghan army in the Southern District of New York. And this is really the conundrum for both administrations of Guantanamo. We were holding a lot of people, Taliban and al-Qaeda, who had indisputably done bad things but couldn't be prosecuted.